Hello Nhan, welcome to the speaking test. Let's start with part 1. Are there a lot of sports centres where you live?
Yes, there are a host of sports centers in the vicinity of my house. Well, I think it's because currently I'm living in the downtown of Hanoi, so there are a lot of people in here with the high demand for doing sports or doing exercises. So I think that's a reason why sports centers is something like always available in here.
Now we'll turn to part 2. You'll be given a topic and you'll have 1 minute to prepare. Talk about a decision you made that was difficult.
Okay, so well, back in the time when since I was a little kid, I always dreamt being a bank accountant or to do some bank related jobs because I was inspired by my parents. But unfortunately, when I attended high school, after just like a few months, I realized that I am absolutely not gifted in mathematics, which is like compulsory subject for being a bank accountant or to work in the bank. So I was like being lost at that time because I was confused. I don't know what should I do after that because if I want to continue to do a bank accountant, I have to work really hard in something I am not gifted in, and maybe I do not have enough potential to be. So I look for a lot of advices from the consultant teachers in school, from my parents, and also from my friends. And one of my friends told me, I think it's a little bit childish, but she told me to learn a language because I was really good at imitating people or like animals, and she think the ability of imitating can help me a lot when I learn a language. So I really considering it. I was really considering it, and at the end I decided I should drop the dream of being a bank accountant and start something new. And it is the time when I decided I have to learn English.
Thank you. Let's move on to part 3. In this part, I'd like you to answer some questions on the same topic. What are some decisions that people have to make nowadays?
Well, I think it's career decision. Because I don't know, the career decision is not only for those who have just graduated high school. I think it's for everyone, literally everyone. Like due to the globalization and the technology advancement, there are a lot of new jobs have just appeared in the market. So maybe some people that could not find their suitable job in the past, now that job will appear in the future and they could change it, and they have to make decision whether they want to change their suitable and stable current job to another, something like more adventurous job but much more suitable for them. Yes, so I think it's career.
Thank you, Nhan. That's the end of the speaking test.
Okay, so let's get right to the feedback. So the first thing that I notice is the pronunciation. Okay, I thought that she definitely has some semblance of intonation, which is something that a lot of people struggle with.
Yes.
But what else did you notice?
I think she does a lot of things right. She's obviously thought carefully through vocabulary for telling stories about her life, and that really does shine through. She's very easy to understand. As you said, her intonation is good. In general, her pronunciation is good. She's not making very obvious mistakes. Where I think she should be a little bit careful is using countables and uncountables. Those mistakes did slightly come through. Also, she should be a little bit careful about sounding too casual.
Okay.
She shouldn't be using very, very formal language in the speaking test, but you don't really want to use words like cool. I think another common error is to say, I didn't care about something. It doesn't have quite the same meaning in English.
Yeah.
So she should have said, I wasn't as interested in learning English, not I didn't care about learning English.
Thank you very much for your comments, and I'm sure our candidate will be very excited to hear that. I can tell that she is really in the mood of preparing for her exam, and I think this is really insightful feedback. So